See, I've always known I'll be a business owner, but the problem was that where do I start from? In fact, I even started self. I started spices. I started making spices of my own. My own. I'm a Nigerian. I live in Canada, and I knew I didn't want to work for people, for someone, for an organization for the rest of my life, and I really wanted to start something of my own, and just try and scale it. But there was a lot of problem. Was it the how to find the raw materials? I was the person mixing. My husband too sometimes will mix with
I have to
me.
mix, I have to do so many things. It's not
Yeah,
easy.
yeah. I was the logistic person, and sometimes I can't find my raw materials. In fact, to get my packaging right, it was a whole lot of struggle. And I figure that, you see, when you do a business that involves 90% of your involvement, it is not a business. It is not yet a business that can liberate you. It is still a job. So i
Correct.
i was really engrossed in it. And by the time I'm done for the day,
Yeah,
I'm
tired.
stressed. Yes. And even to start marketing, I was the marketer. I was everything to this business. I didn't have a community where, oh, please, I'm stuck here. Is there, can anybody help me? Who can I go and speak with? It was a whole lot of struggle until I found an ad of a lady talking to me about online business. And she said something about having a large community of people that would help you.
That's
She
it.
said something about me not carrying products from point A to point B. She said something about me not being the logistic person. I don't have to bother about logistics. I don't have to bother about which product to sell best in the market. Most importantly, which was one of the struggles for me when I was doing my business, most importantly for me was that she said I didn't have to bug families and friends. So when I was mixing my spices and all that, I would always have to try to convince people it's a good spice, it's a this, try it, a try will confuse you. I was tired of all that. I was not, I just felt I wish I had a business that I didn't have to do all this talking. People would just come and just buy and everything. And then that got me curious when she said that. And guess what? I joined, just like I'm inviting you today to click the learn more button to learn more about this online business. Of course, I'm still going to hint you a little bit about it, but that was what I did. I clicked on it, and then I heard all these fantastic things, and I saw people like myself, earning big online on the online space. But still, I was still skeptical. That's the truth of the matter. I was still skeptical. But one day, after a very long hour working, my husband had gone out, and there was no family time. It was a struggle for me. I was chasing my own dreams. He was chasing his in the land of, in the land of supposed green. And I just sat down that day and I said, okay, what is it that what is it am I looking for? I don't know. And I was like, what am I even looking for? These people online, what are they looking for? What they are looking for is incredible income. This me doing business, going up and down, trying to do my certification as a then when we go to Canada, trying to do multiple shifts. In fact, when people go on holiday, I'm the number one person that will want to go and take their shift because I wanted more money, right? I'll go and take up their shift. I started having plantar fasciitis, a whole lot of stress, coupled with the parenting, the wifey jobs, the parenting jobs, and a whole lot of other things that only one singular person, me like this, will do. And I just figured out that they were looking for incredible income, and they were looking for time freedom, which was what was really dear to my heart, so that I can have time to raise my children in this land of Canada. And I just figured that they were doing their own in a smarter way. I was doing my own, killing my own body, killing my own self, stressing my life. My family and I were almost, going apart
Fast. Yeah,
because
that's it.
of the stress and the stress that abroad life gives you. Besides, in the abroad life, they give you light, they give you water, but all these other things is taken away from you. There's no time to spend with your family. And that was when I said, you know what, it's high time I check this thing out. And I did check it out. I registered and I took on, and I went ahead and went further in the next step. And to God be the glory. I am a living testimony that the online business really works. It is something for everybody to start now in this time and age. I keep telling, there was one time I was telling my husband that, you see, all these things that we're killing ourselves for self, there's a way to do it in a smarter way. Now, I only put 2 hours on my business on a daily basis, and I earn incredible income. Unlike me going for 8 hour shifts, sometimes late shift, sometimes night shift, and then my salary was still stagnant for years. For years, my salary was stagnant. I just want to really encourage anybody listening to me right now that is probably in a similar situation, that is probably going through similar thing. You're overworked, you're stressed, you're burnt out, you don't know yourself anymore, you don't know what you like anymore, you don't have time for your friends, your family, you don't have time
for the kids as well. You
Yes.
need to have time for the kids when you're in abroad.
Yes.
You're back home, you have a large community that will help you look after your kids.
Of course.
But when it comes to abroad, you have to be there for their swimming, for their soccer or football, for their karate, whatever activities you want them to join into, you have to be there. Coupled with that, you have to take multiple shifts. But you need a certain plan or a job that will take care of some things for you while you have time for the family. That's where this online space is taking you to.
Yes. It's funny that my husband mentioned karate and all those things, because at some point in our lives we knew our children wanted to do this, but we couldn't afford it. We didn't have the time to take them. We couldn't even afford it. I'm a biomedical scientist, and we couldn't afford all these things. But then this online business has given us time. It has, and we are not saying we are where we want to be now, but we can see the light at the end of the tunnel. And so we're calling upon you all listening to me right now that you want a change. You want to stop living that paycheck to paycheck life. You want a change in your life. You want a drastic change for the better in your life. I'm telling you, this online business works. I am a living proof. You can come and check it out first. Do your due diligence first by checking it out, and you can click on that learn more button to check out. There's a lot to say, but this is an ad, so I'm limited by time. So that's why we're encouraging people to come and check what we're talking about. Come and see for yourself. Come and see people that have just one head like you. The way they are earning massively online. My Yoruba people will say, èèyàn tó bá ti mọ bí tẹ́gbẹ́ ẹ̀ ti ń là ó máa sáré kú ni. Yes, wọ́n kàn máa sáré kú ni. You see them normal people, but their bank account is not normal. It's not normal. So guys, I'm encouraging you to check this business out. It can just be the solution that you are looking for. Right. Besides, you see this world that we are right now, our children are screaming for our time. So please, if you're a parent listening to me right now, your priority is not that you slaving yourself away in another man's dream, fulfilling another man's dream. Your priority are these young children that you need to cater for, and they need time. Sometimes it's not just money that they need your time. Yeah. I wish you all the best. I hope to see you on the inside. God bless you and keep you. Click on the learn more button. Bye. Let's have a conversation. Bye.